Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Voices. Today is look number 2 for our Halloween makeup effects looks that we're doing for the month of October. I have my hair cut out on purpose because you can't see it till you see the final look. There'll be mess ups. Anyway, so just kind of a rundown. So my look that I'm doing, we're going to call him Frankie because I don't feel like saying Frankenstein's monster every time, and I don't want to be judged for just saying Frankenstein when that's the doctor's name and not the monster's name, right? So, kind of like Link is not Zelda. I am going to do some kind of like glammy makeup on my eyes like I did with my previous look. I am going to do my green, effects thing. My camera's in a different spot. But before I do that, I am going to attempt to use some wound modeling kit that I've not used yet to kind of create a scar. I'm going to do a scar on my forehead. That may be it. And then I'm going to attempt to use liquid latex to attach some bolts to my neck. I don't know how any of this is going to pan out. We gonna see. Okay, so before I start doing all of this, here is a quick clip of the bolts being made and then painted, which I think they turned out really good. I am slightly concerned they're going to be too heavy. But we did them, we printed them on the 3D printer more than once. So anyway, here's that. So I'm going to try a slightly different technique this time. I had a really hard time getting that red, like, even on my skin. So this time I'm going to actually try to use a beauty blender. I have no idea how it's going to work. I may end up still using a paintbrush or a makeup brush, but the brushes absorb so much water that they change the consistency of the layering when you're doing it. So it's kind of like a pain in the butt, but all a learning curve. Never done it before. So we're going to start by doing the scar. So hopefully comes with a little tool to mold it. And then this is the molding stuff. Just kind of looks like that. Alright, so let's see how this does. Okay, so I've got my scar kind of started. And now I'm going to take my liquid latex in clear and a kind of a tinier brush. And I'm actually going to kind of build up the sides of it a little bit and kind of just make it look a little bit more fleshy and gross. And, you know, we'll be right back. Okay, so this is pretty dry for the most part. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build this back up. I went ahead and changed shirts because I have to paint this part at least. So, and then I have to do the bolts, and I can't do the bolts until I do the paint. Or can I? I don't know. Let's focus on the scar. We'll be back. So I'm a little concerned about my bolts. They're really cute, right? But they're big. And I did a test one on my hand, and I don't think they're going to stick. So I'm going to probably have to try to use that scar stuff and build around it. I'm a little nervous. They're not going to work now. Damn. If I had thought about it, I would have had some string or something I could have done. Okay. So, this is still kind of doing its thing. I'm going to start kind of trying to do my green. So I'm just using my same palette from before. And I'm just going to use the green. Use the shit out of that red. That red had such an interesting gold pigment in it. Okay, so a couple things that I noticed last time, and also, of course, it didn't blend very well last time, is I was using way too much water because my makeup brushes like suck up all the water. So I am using a very tiny paintbrush with very little water to activate it, and then to try to use the sponge to blend, and we will see how it goes. Okay, so kind of look like the Hulk so far. I'm going to finish my ears and my neck. And then I'll be back to do my makeup and add some effects to the scabby thing. But hopefully you can see okay. Okay, so I did my chest. I'm going to do my hands after I get dressed and what I'm going to be wearing. So I'm going to do that last. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to work a little bit more on this guy. Make him look a little crazy. This is the first time I've gotten to use like all of my little stuff for my new special effects thing. So I'm going to use some of this coloration right here. It's got like a green, a yellow, and like a red color for some bruising on the outside. And then I'm going to use this coagulated type blood on the inside. And then I may use the other blood as well. I haven't fully decided yet. Commitment. We'll see. Okay. Okay, so this is my wound. Not bad. I like it. I'm going to just do my makeup part now. And then after the makeup part, I will try very hard to get my bolts on. I'm a little nervous they're not going to stay. But we'll see what we can come up with. I'm not that creative. If I'd been creative and thought about it, I would have done like a piece of ribbon as a choker. But a little late in the game for that. So we're going to see. Yeah, so I'm going to do my makeup look. And then we'll come back and finish up soon. Okay. Makeup stuff is complete. I'm going to go change clothes, get my accessories on, and try to do the bolts for our final look. So, fun fact, the bolts didn't stay on my skin, so we ended up using Velcro. I feel like it's going to hurt a lot when I take these off in a minute. This is my final look, though. This stuff is super hard to blend and make it look smooth. But Rotting Flesh isn't all one color. So that's what we're going with. So yeah. My final look. Frankenstein's monster is one of my favorites. Things I would do differently. I would have smaller bolts that, you know, actually stay on my throat. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing much different. I think everything turned out really well. I couldn't find a blazer like I liked, but this works. All in on a budget. Anyway, so yes, this is my final look for my Frankie, Frankenstein's monster. Look number 2 of our October effects. I keep looking down because the computer is right here, and my camera's somewhere new, and so I'm trying to make sure you can like see it. So anyway, bolts and all. My little lightning earrings that I thought were a cute little touch. I got lazy and didn't paint my hands. It's really late. The bolts threw a wrench in my plan. So here we are. Anyway, yeah, this is my final look for Frankenstein's monster. I'm pretty happy with it overall. The bolts are the only thing that pissed me off. But otherwise, I like it. That's all I have for this one. So, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one.